Hey everybody, good morning and welcome to the Adibi IP Group Innovators Live Q&A, your daily live cast bringing you guys interesting and valuable intellectual property information every single day of the week. We're trying to provide you guys with as much useful content as we can to help you guys navigate the business world from an intellectual property context. So we've been doing a series of episodes on NFTs, non-fungible tokens, and we've been focusing specifically on Dapper Labs. And so we thought today, well, let's do a deep dive into Dapper Labs' trademark portfolio, and let's check out what trademarks they have. So as you guys know, Dapper Labs is a Vancouver-based company, and they've created a lot of interesting NFT products and even have a framework, a blockchain framework that we're going to learn about more today. So let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share. Again, this is episode number 142, and we're going to look into Dapper Labs trademark portfolio. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is go to tsdr.uspto.gov. Now, what I'm showing you guys today, you guys can actually use if you're wanting to research any company. But today, obviously, we're going to focus on Dapper Labs. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to basic word mark search. And in the search bar, all you need to do is type in the company that you're interested in. So in this case, we're going to type in Dapper Labs, and then you're going to want to select owner name it. Now, this should do it for this particular company. If I click submit query, I'm going to get 12 results. Now, we've seen some of these already. For example, CryptoKitties we did on Thursday last week, but here are their core marks. So here we see Dapper, Dapper Labs, and Dapper. These are the core name word marks right here. So let's start off by looking at the very first one here. So this one was filed in 2018, and it's already registered, but let's take a look at what classes they focus on. So in this case, you can see they focus on 9 and 42. And again, most of your heavy software companies are going to have protection under class 9 and class 42. Class 9 covers downloaded software. Class 42 covers non-downloaded software. So no surprise, 9 and 42. So we can actually learn a little bit more actually just by looking at what in particular they actually use to describe what they do. So they provide downloadable computer software to enable consumers and businesses to manage, use, and transfer digital assets, digital apparel, and cryptocurrency. And for their non-downloadable, so it's very similar. It's just they use online, non-downloadable software and mobile applications to enable consumers and businesses to manage, use, and transfer digital assets, crypto, and other ledger technologies. So, and again, if we want, we can take a look at see what specimens they actually submitted. All you do is click on the TSDR bubble in the upper left, scroll down, click documents, and then click on specimen. And you'll see there, this is the specimen that they submitted. So there it is. Now, let's go back. Let's take a look. Let's see what other marks they filed on. So that was 9 and 42. Dapper Labs, this is class 9 and 42 and 41. So basically they filed 2 marks. So one was just on the word Dapper and then another was on the word Dapper Labs. And again, this is also registered already. Now I'm not going to go into the specimen for this one, but I'll show you this third one here. This is Dapper. This is class 41. So basically they didn't file under 41, which is providing online non-downloadable computer game software. This was not filed originally, and so it looks like they filed another application separately to cover class 41. So it looks like they have coverage on 9, 42, and 41. Now this is CryptoKitties. We already looked at that one. Nifty. This is one that was actually abandoned, but again also owned by Dapper Labs. Looks like this covers, and actually it was never. Yeah, it was filed under 1B, and it looks like it also was filed internationally. So this possibly was something that they ended up just not going forward with and not using, and so that's why I went abandoned. Now, Cheese Wizards. Now, Cheese Wizards covers their blockchain-based game, and again, class 41, and probably the other one's going to be 9 and 42. If I had to guess, there's 42. So this is their blockchain-based game. Now we can, if you want, we'll just do this. Let's just do a quick Google search. Cheese Wizards. So it's a blockchain-based game that they released. Pretty interesting. And again, what's thing about this company is that their technology can be used in all different types of spaces. Anywhere where you want blockchain to be employed, I mean, what we're going to learn actually in this episode is they also have a trademark that they're pursuing on their actual blockchain-based framework. And we're going to learn about that in a second. But real quick, before we do that, let's just take a quick look. Let's see what specimen they submitted. And again, this was submitted in May of last year. So here's the link. And this is basically the site that I just showed you guys over here. Now let's go back. Let's take a look at two more. So OnFlow. OnFlow, this is downloadable computer software under Class 9. And then 35 online retail store services, and 42 design development and implementation of software. Now let's take a look and see what. Now there's no, so they're filing extension requests. In other words, they haven't actually submitted a statement of use showing actual use in commerce. But if we click on, so this Cheese Wizards, this one's live. Let's see what this one is. So this one is Class 9. Okay, so as you recall, there wasn't a Class 9 file earlier for Cheese Wizards, so this looks like this application went in later. Bamboo is dead, it looks like. And then this flow mark, this is the one that I was talking about earlier. So flow, this covers their framework. So if you take a look here, so this is the framework that they released. So it's a blockchain built for next generation apps, games, and digital assets, as they described it. So pretty fascinating. If you guys are interested in learning more, you should definitely check this out. You can go to onflow.org. And again, this is the trademark. This is the trademark that they filed in 2020 of last year. Sorry, September of last year, September 2020. And again, covering Class 35, 9, 42. And it's already, and it's actually already registered as well, I believe, let me check. So, oh, it's not registered. So they filed under Section 1A. And the specimen they submitted is basically the site that I just showed you. So that is the trademark portfolio for Dapper Labs based out of Vancouver. Again, they create a lot of blockchain-related software and products. We talked about NBA Top Shots last week. We talked about CryptoKitties. They're the company behind that. And today we covered in detail their trademark portfolio. So hopefully you guys found this interesting and helpful. And again, you guys can use these same principles to research any company that you might be interested in. So if you want to see what trademarks a company has, you can watch this video and you can actually just go to tsdr.uspto.gov and do a search, do a deep dive, and see all the marks that are registered by that company. Now, what's cool about trademarks, as I've said in the past, is trademark applications are published immediately, and so that you can get insights on what your competitors are doing or companies that you're interested in. You can gain insights on what marks they either have pending or are actively pursuing. And so it might give you insights on what products you can expect coming out in the future. So that's Dapper Labs. Hope you guys found this episode helpful. Again, this is episode number 132. If you guys have specific questions about IP, please send them to Victoria at adibip.com. Also, we have a community number. Feel free to text us at 415-943-5193, 415-943-5193. We'd love to get your guys' feedback. We're trying to create as much relevant, useful content as we possibly can to help you guys navigate the business world. So thanks so much for watching, and looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Thank you.